Hey there, YouTube. It's me, your life reviewer, Rob Brindler. Sorry, it's been a bit of a while since I've actually uploaded anything, but I have been not too grand, and I've been really busy. Typical. Um, yeah, that's my alarm. I'm just making in the middle of making something. I've been a bit busy with work and getting a few things sorted, like for instance, Christmas presents. I would like to say I think me and my wife are possibly the most organised people out there because we've now managed to do all of our Christmas shopping, and I've wrapped pretty much everything. I've actually got all mine in October, and people are like, "What have you done in October?" And I'd say, "Well, it's in stock. I can, it's in stock. I don't. It's not busy. I can get hold of it easier. I've got the money to do it, and you know, when you lot are out in November, end of November, I'd say sorry, end of November, December, doing all your Christmas shopping, I'll be sitting at home doing whatever I bloody well want to. And that is the end of that. So now, today's review, I wasn't actually going to do this because I have no idea what it's like actually. One of my friends, it's his birthday, and obviously with Christmas coming up in December. Now, he has recently gotten into having chili stuff, chili sauces and such, because he had no tolerance for it for a while, and then he just decided to give it a go. So, right, real fast backstory. About 2 years ago, me and my brother went to Brighton. There's the Fiery Food Festival, and one of the places that we found down there was a company called Chili Pepper Pete, who was a branch in Brighton near the station. So it's literally out the station, turn left, go down the hill, and it's about 100 meters down on the left hand side. It's a really good shop. Anyway, he kept mentioning that he wants to go and make um, a chili oil. Now, I have actually made chili oil, and I did mine with just standard ones and from like very low level ones from Tesco's, and then I made a Scotch bonnet one from Tesco, and yeah, it worked okay. And then I made another one, but I used Scotch bonnets from another shop, and it exploded. Quite literally. It made my whole flat stink of sick. But that's another story. Now, I've decided to redo it, so I've got my own version, but not as strong this time. But this is where the review comes into, because for my friend's birthday slash Christmas present, I haven't decided which one I'm going to give this present to. I have got him this. Now, this, in case you are wondering, is from Chili Pepper Pete. It's Chili Pepper Pete's Ghost Naga 12 pod oil. A robust and flavoursome oil for dribbling, dressing, and marinating, or simply frying. I think they've actually forgot to put on there your insides, because this stuff will. Well, let me put it this way. It says. I should point out, when I made my chili oil, it never changes colour. Not like this red. And that's what if you can kind of see how red it's gone. My one turns yellow because it's got a mixture of different. It's apparently takes on the color of the pepper that is in there. But mine's green, yellow, and red. So I don't expect that to change. Anyway, I'm losing off. So the ingredients on this, as you can tell, are olive oil, vegetable oil, ghost naga chilies. Um, Best before 2004, end of next year. Once this oil is finished, just top it up with your own. Now this is a 250 ml bottle, and this cost me £8, and I think it was about £3 from postage because I don't have a chance to go down to Brighton as much now, so there's no point me going down there for just one thing and come back. If I go for a day, or yeah, for a lot of very specific things. Now, as you can see, if you can see by that, those are the pods. I'm assuming, well, chili flakes or whatever, and then let's see if I can get a good shot of this. That's probably about as best as I'm going to get. That is one of the chili oil. That's one of the Naga chilies. Now, I haven't. I actually tried to find out how hot this oil is. Now, I emailed the company. If you want the, where is it? If you want to get in touch with them, it's info@chillipepperpete, so ChilliPepperPete, all one word, .com, Unit 1B, Brighton, BN2 4JE, and the phone number, if in case you wanted it, was 01273 672 800. And the label artist for this, and if I can find it, I just saw it a second ago. Yeah, Chili Pepper Pete. The artist is someone called Mikey Creeps, and you know, that's his logo. There you go. Now, I emailed the company. It's only like a 1 unit store, but it's worth it. I emailed them to basically say, "Can you tell me how hot this oil is?" Now they haven't actually told me the exact temperature, but the lady said her name was Miranda, and she actually, I'll tell you what the email says, because I'm actually recording and talking to you at the same time. God, my laptop's being slow. Right, bear with. It says, come on. Sorry, my netbook is being really slow today, and I cannot work out why. Anyone can tell me how to speed it up. I've done all the usual things like, running a virus scan and whatnot through it, but it just seems to be running slow. Oh, come on. Right, it's not going to play ball. Basically, it said, on a scale of 1 to 10, this hits a 9. Now, I've checked it up, and as it turns out, the hottest that can actually be sold is 12.5 million Scovilles. Now, if you don't know what the Scoville scale is, the Scoville scale is how many glasses of water it would take to neutralize the heat from that bottle of chili that I just showed you. And 12.5 million is legally the highest that they are allowed to sell because of just how dangerous this stuff would be. Let me put it to you this way. When I was cutting up the Scotch bonnets, I didn't have any gloves on, and I washed my hands like literally, front, back, sides, under my nails, everything. I even took my wedding ring off to wash it and put it through a cleaner. That's how serious I was taking this. And about 10 minutes later, I rubbed my eye, and it was still on my finger. I don't know where it was on my hand, but needless to say, all that part, the underside of my eye, so all this bit was bright red, and I managed to calm it down quite quickly. But if I had done that if I had done it straight after, I would be probably crying right now. Here we go. It says, the oil is pretty hot and it's stuffed full of nagas, so 9 out of 10. Also, the longer you leave it, the hotter it will get. Yum. With warm thanks, Miranda Pellew. Pellew. Anyway. And that was really, really painful. And I did it again, but I caught it this bit, so that wasn't too bad. And the one that exploded, that had 4 Scotch bonnets in each bottle, and it's a 250ml bottle, so it's not that much bigger than this. So I'll put it back. So you can see by the size of my hand, it's not that much bigger. But I was wearing my glasses at the time, so 4 Scotch bonnets hit me in the face, and luckily I had my glasses on, so I didn't get in my eye. Right, I'm not going to open that because, as I said, it's a present from my friend who is not on Facebook, so you cannot tell him. I think he's like the only person that I know who isn't on Facebook. Well, out of a person of my age range, except my parents, who isn't on Facebook. So basically, I can't give you a full review. Can't really do it. However, the evil one that I reviewed a few months back is also from there, and that was pretty chuffing hot when I had it. I mean, that's 500,000, so if I had to guess, I'd say this is in the million range, and even I'm not brave enough to try it. I can't even see any more labelling, so I'm assuming I'm going to go ahead and say that this could, definitely be in the million range. So hopefully he'll like it. If he isn't dead by the end of the year, then I know that everything's gone okay. Right, I'm going to sign off because I've only got a few minutes of power left. However, I'm going to be continuing to do reviews from now on. I'm going to try and do one at least once a week, once every 2 weeks if it gets bad. Now I've done all my Christmas shopping and such. Do keep in touch on this, and give me some ideas of what you would like reviewed, and I will give it a go. And hopefully, next Saturday, I will probably, if I remember, write it down. I'm going to do a review of Day of the Doctor, which is the Doctor Who episode that involves David Tennant, Matt Smith, and John Hurt, and then Peter Capaldi, who's going to be the new Doctor, and give you my reaction on that. So, all that leaves to say is have a good weekend, have a good week, have a good weekend, and I will see you hopefully next Saturday. Rock on!